So I'm not very confident with making videos. I was originally going to make this recording yesterday, but then I pushed it so I could never do it. But now I'm deciding, okay, let's get it out of the way. So, yeah. DnD. So I've only seen one campaign played without me being a player because it wasn't my campaign. That seemed like fun, and I've played my own campaign before. I don't remember how many. I think it was we did 3. Yeah, I think we did 3 sessions. I'm just trying to remember. I don't have good memory. But as well as being a player, I've been a dungeon master. And yesterday I was watching a video, and it was saying, "Oh, self-inserts for the DM. Don't think it's a good idea." I was like, "Shit, I have a self-insert for my campaign, and it's based off a goddess, which is based off my real name. So I'm not going to say anything about real name and stuff because that could give away too much." So I was like, okay, the only reason why I have a self-insert is so I can actually have a thing which is based off myself to help the plot get along a lot quicker, and to have a way to interact with my players if it's needed, is at the same skill level as everyone else. And is that good? I'm just trying to be oh yeah, self-inserts can be good, can be bad, but the video I saw which was saying, oh, don't do self-inserts if you're a DM, I'm like, what if I want to? What if I make it work with the plot? Would that work? Personally, I think so, even though I've only had 1 session with my own campaign because I had to cancel this week for my campaign, which was it was meant to be yesterday, but we cancelled, and for some reason my dice was deciding to come a day early, so now I've got some metal dice at least. They're metal, and yeah. They're meant to come today, but that's a thing that is confusing me. So, self-insertion. If you do it, it's like any other thing, really. You have a story, you have the characters, and even if it's your own story and you bring yourself in, there's ways to go around it. A lot of people say, oh, don't do self-inserts. It's oh, you can. Self-insertion can be good if you do it correct. It's don't do a self-insert if you're gonna make a character a Marisu or a god or something. I'm a bit hypocritical because in my campaign, my character is a demigod. But I am not going to go on to that fact that she's a demigod. The only reason why she plays into that role is because of my campaign is about this disease, and we need to find out why. She's in the second town that you go to. Most of my players have already interacted with her so far. So that's good, but the only reason why she's a demigod is because of she's a demigod of fertility. Usually I'd think that as human fertility, but because there was problems in that town because of the disease, which made it so the crops wouldn't grow, she uses her demigod ability to help the town, and with fertility of fertility with people so they can have children with the things. I'm not going to go into that into a game a sense of where she's really overpowered, everyone loves her. Of course people are gonna hate her. That's the whole point. It's I'm not gonna make it so everyone loves my players. I need a challenge for my players. But self-insertion can be good and can be bad. Like every other story, like every other thing, self-insertion is good and bad. It just depends on how you do it. You have to do it correct, make sure they're not overpowered, they don't take over the role of the actual players, make it so they lose all the fun of the players. Make it so that it's one of those things where it's to interact with your players as yourself. That's why I have it, and if it needs be, because of I've made a complete sheet because I'm thinking of actually bringing her into like the game. I have already used a thing to kill a deer, and that was just a joke because I already let them kill the deer beforehand, and then because I was a third person, I just stole the other kill and tried to make fun out of it. So that's what I tried to do instead of like, oh, I'm gonna kill all the deer instead. You don't have to do anything, you just stay back. I wanted them to have something which was fun. So, yes, that is a good way of doing it. Yeah, I'm rambling, but I have like a plot of what I'm doing in my head because I'm not very good at planning. But yeah, so self-insertion, don't let them do all that. And if you want them to actually, your self-insert to fight with them, make sure they have the same level as the rest of the players, make it so they have like the same abilities, not exactly abilities because there's like the ranger and all that. Make it so that it's something which is more of the guidelines than a front player. I have mine as a ranger because I feel like it fit her personally, and yeah. So having her as the ranger makes it so that my rogue, my bard, and like all that is going to be in the front lines instead of person who is in the back lines which has a bow and arrow. But as well as that, making it so that they have like same level of stats and all that, that is good. If you want them to stay interacting quite a lot, make it so that they are at least same level or a level below depending on their skill and all that, so they don't take over what is your players. You want your players to have fun, and as well as doing that, you also get to know your players in game. Yes, sure, you get to know them while using your NPCs and all that, but it gets you to interact with them more because they'll be helping with the helping with the story. That's what I want. My character won't be there 24/7. Won't be there like all the way through the journey. I'm thinking of having my character where she's gonna be there for the first bit and then be like, I am going back to my town, and give a plan of where you're going to go, so I know when. So I know where to go and if I can catch up with you in time. So it's only there if needs be, like if my players are low, and I'll just bring in that to help. Yeah, I've already got like a mage and all that with healing abilities, but that is great. That's great. we used to have like 3 rogues and then a mage, but now I've got a bard, a rogue and a mage, and I think another rogue. I don't really remember much, but I feel like instead of having it so, yeah, you have the self-insert, which is very powerful and everyone loves you, have it so it's where you're basically a player along with the players and going along with the story, like you don't know what is going on even though you already know, but make it so your NPC interacts with the players like a player would interact with each other. I don't know what I'm saying. I just wanted to say my personal opinion on like self-insertion and what is right and wrong, even though I don't know much. I've only had one session where I'm a DM, but I've had session where I was a player. I didn't really know much, and I'm slowly learning, and I'm constantly looking at the books so I know what to do next. And I feel like adding a battle is also really good for your characters to shine. Players, oh god, they are just your little baby children, but yeah, that's my take. I really wanted to do something that I would have fun so I can go back into making videos, even though I'm probably not going to be making many because I am really insecure and I always try and postpone videos for like later dates, and that's what I tried to do with this one. I tried to just not do it, and I asked like Don, I was like, oh, should I make it? It was like, yes, yes you should. I was like, okay. And I was like, no, I'm not going to. And then today I was just like, I'm gonna get it out of the way and probably have fun and all that because I want to keep my mind off things and oh no, quarantine. So yeah, it's fun. DnD role-playing games are really fun, like not the ones where you play them, but like actual role-playing games with like dice and all that. It's so fun. I want to find more which is similar to D&D or sci-fi stuff, which would be fun. If anyone's got any ideas, then hit me up. Or if anyone wants to like know about, because I have a server where I do my campaigns. There's 2 campaigns. The one that I have is called the Townsman's Flu, and I don't really want to spoil much. If you like want to ask about it, you can like ask to join the server, and I'll like put it in the comments or something. And the other one isn't mine, it's one of my players actually, but he is also a DM, which is the same age as me. And he has the Darkened Keep. There's only one, which is myself, player that I know of. I don't think the other one that wants to join, who's also part of my campaign, like has asked about it. So if you want to join a campaign, that would be much appreciated, mostly for him, because if there's only one person, then I think he's waiting for at least a few more people. So yeah, that's all I have to say. And that wraps up the video. Wow, so many different takes. Not really. This took less time than the first one. I am getting a lot more confident with making videos, but the only problem I actually really had was making this speed paint. I didn't really have troubles making the speed paint itself. I just mean drawing, having an idea of what to draw. So yeah, that was a problem. It took me about a few hours to think of something, and this was the only thing that came to my head. And this is my druid character, Cybis. She's my second character I ever made, and yeah, I haven't used it yet because I am so I don't find campaigns very easily, and especially because of how dead my server is. But anyways, this is the end of the video and everything. I hope you enjoyed me randomly rambled about something because you know, me randomly I can't speak today. Me randomly ramble about something because I saw it on a video and I wanted to show my opinion. Yeah, the person is probably not gonna see what I said, but still, best to like do a video about something I like to get my interest in YouTube again. I don't know. So yeah, let's hope that I actually do more videos and have plans. Probably not, but still. Bye bye. Like, subscribe, whatever the fuck if you like the video. I don't really mind. Yeah.